Bienvenue à tous. Welcome to Reporters here on France 24. I'm Mark Owen. In this edition, a tale of two countries that share an island landmass, but with diametrically different lines of development and, sadly, growing animosity between the two neighbours. While the Dominican Republic is seeing a business boom based on its growing tourism sector, neighbouring Haiti is almost in terminal decline. Its people among the most poor in the world. The Dominicans are now building a wall along the previously porous border. The aim is to keep out any form of traffic. It's a move that adds to growing racism and xenophobia. Our reporter Laurence Cuvillier has been to see the situation firsthand. Laurence, will see pretty soon in your report how this wall's being built. Tell us more about how the decision to construct this massive object, this physical barrier against the neighbours was reached. How did they reach this decision?
Well, the wall will separate two neighbors who have always found it difficult to live together in the tiny islands of Hispaniola. Haitians and Dominicans do not speak the same language. Their history is one of conflicts, clashes, invasion, massacres. But today, the dramatic situation that prevails in Haiti means that more Haitians than ever want to find refuge in the Dominican Republic. So this is why this wall, as you will see, is very popular among Dominicans, but is seen as a cruel humiliation for Haitians.
Laurence, thank you very much indeed. Without further ado, let's take a look then at Laurence's report. Haiti, the Dominican Republic, an island divided.
This baby has just been born and is fighting for his life.
El bebé puede fallecer, alta probabilidad de fallecer por sufrimiento fetal agudo.
¿Lo pongo sin nombre?
No,
pregúntale a la madre. Ella está en sala. Vienen sin ninguna documentación y nosotros no sabemos las condiciones clínicas ni de la madre ni del bebé.
His Haitian mother arrived at this clinic in the Dominican Republic, having crossed the border. A long journey on foot while in labour. Even before the delivery, the baby was already exhausted.
This small hospital in the border town of Pedernales does not have the facilities to save him.
He's in a critical condition, and we haven't been able to intubate him. If he stays here, there's a high likelihood he'll die. He needs help, transport, a place to stay.
A common story along a border that separates Haiti, the poorest country in the Americas, and the Dominican Republic, the most booming economy in the same region. A 376-kilometre stretch that begins here, an estuary that you can cross by foot. A simple milestone marks the divide in this peaceful setting. But if you follow the river 15 kilometres to the south, a wall is being built. It will be 200 kilometres long. The Dominican government has launched the project with the support of a large majority of the population.
And even from those who will be seriously affected by it.
Mildred is a farmer.
We agree completely with this wall for the security of our country and its people.
This land was their pasture. The Dominican government has just decreed that a 200-metre wide strip on either side of the wall will be closed to public use.
I read the decree. It says that it will be a 200-metre wide strip. That means our farm will be wiped off the map and we'll have to stop farming, our only source of income.
Mildred has not yet received any guarantee of financial compensation from the government. For a few more weeks, she can share a moment with Haitian children on the banks of the river. When the wall is finished, these two worlds will be separated.
This is the Massacre River, a binational river.
Why is it called that?
I don't want to talk about this.
This name echoes a dark chapter in the island's history.
In 1937, between 20 and 35,000 Haitians were murdered after a mandate was given by Rafael Trujillo, the Dominican president at the time.
Haitians working for the Dominican American sugar companies were constantly victims of racism. The mistrust between the two nations never really ended.
In this cattle region, the idea of the wall has been on people's minds for some time. Nelson and Ignacio are brothers. Despite their old age, they watch their cows all day long with guns at the ready.
I put 5 rounds in. Haiti is a huge haven for thieves. Can you hear me?
Their paddock overlooks the binational river.
One day, some Haitians stole a whole herd of 14 cows and their offspring. They left me nothing, and I never got any help from the authorities. We had to invest a lot to build these walls, to install fences and all kinds of protection, because every night Haitians crossed to look for cows.
The lack of coordination between the authorities on either side has left farmers in disarray over the loss of livestock. A few kilometers away, Haitians and Dominicans are much closer together. We are here on the Haitian side, in the border town of Wanamouth.
It's 8 a.m. on Friday, the binational market day. On the bridge over the river, thousands of Haitians are preparing to cross. On market days, they can cross into the Dominican Republic without papers. They go there to sell goods, or, like Lionel, to look for work.
Sometimes I help a shopkeeper to sell. Or if someone needs translations from Creole to Spanish, I offer my services.
Lionel is Haitian,
but he lived for a few years in the Dominican Republic before facing deportation due to lack of papers.
The border opens, the beginning of a scramble for the best spots.
Look, it's starting.
This market is binational in name only. The Dominican Republic protects its trade interests. Here, Haitian products are considered contraband. Haitians are reduced to buying Dominican products, only to resell them at pitiful margins. This further cripples the fragile Haitian economy.
Do you need help today?
In this saturated market, there are too many hands and not enough work.
Can I help you load those bananas?
Early in the morning I needed 2 people, but I already found them.
There's no work anywhere.
Lionel will have to go home empty-handed today.
How much do you sell the yuca for?
He hoped to buy some food on the Dominican side, as prices in Haiti have risen by 25% in a year.
Lionel lives with his fiancée Elisette in Wanamouth.
There is no running water or electricity here. With the drought, the well is almost dry.
There's almost no water left. Look at the length of the rope. I had to go really deep.
He pays the equivalent of 35 euros a month for a small room with no amenities.
When I lived in the Dominican Republic, I had a fridge, a gas cooker, and running water.
Lionel left his mother and 5-year-old son in Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic, and has not seen them for 2 years.
I hope God will give me the chance to go back there.
We continue our journey towards the south. In the center of the island, a rocky road separates the 2 countries for over 70 kilometers. It is surrounded by tiny villages, almost cut off from the world.
At the 106th kilometer, we have a strange encounter. Thomas Bayerlin is a retired German soldier. He lives here with his Haitian wife Elena and their baby daughter.
This is our house. But my wife isn't happy. She'd like a fancy house.
He likes living here. I'd rather live in the Dominican Republic. It's quiet over there. There's work. Here there's nothing. Even if you set up a small business, people have no money to buy anything.
The little family leads a simple life of gardening, hairdressing, and DIY. Thomas has also adjusted well to the local culture.
If a thief comes in here, in 1, 2, 3 or 4 days, he'll get sick, or he'll die.
Is it voodoo?
Yes, it's voodoo.
He fell in love with the island after several visits, where he met Elena, and he hasn't left for 3 years.
I lived for 50 years in luxury in Germany. I had everything I wanted, but I knew it wouldn't make me happy. I prefer to live modestly here. I don't need much. We live very well on my small pension as a retired soldier.
Elena was able to get her passport, but it does not give her the right to live in the Dominican Republic.
I have the passport, but not the visa. And the visa costs $400 for just a year.
A wall here would make no difference to them. Residents barely leave the village except to take their goats to graze. But in the far south of the island, where the border once again meets the Caribbean Sea, the Dominican town of Pedernales awaits construction to begin. For inhabitants of the Haitian twin town Ansapita, daily life is made up of informal crossings and street trading.
This river is the border. On the other side is the Dominican Republic. See all these people crossing the border? They do it every day. On the other side, there are 2 soldiers at each point. And in order to cross, especially in the informal areas, people have to give the military some money.
Jean is part of the Jesuit Migrant Service, an association that helps Haitian deportees, sometimes traumatized by the violence of Dominican authorities. In this amateur video, a Dominican soldier bullies a Haitian migrant. Common treatment on the island. The vast majority of the 500,000 Haitians living in the Dominican Republic have irregular status. Several thousand are deported every month. In this neighbourhood of Ansapita, the majority of the inhabitants are returnees who cross the border illegally every day to work in the timber trade.
This is how it happens. We go to cut wood in the Dominican Republic to sell it here and earn a living. Here, everyone does that. The military chases us. When we get caught, they take the wood, they beat us up, but you can get lucky and go unnoticed.
The lack of electricity in Haiti has led to a return of the use of charcoal, causing a boom in this illegal trade.
This war will not be good for us, because here, everyone earns a living in the Dominican Republic. It's our only resort.
Back to the hospital in Pedernales.
Look, you've got him so well wrapped up. He's sleeping like an angel.
The baby survived, but the doctors were up all night.
Last night, there was a cesarean section and 2 deliveries, all of them by Haitian women, and a delivery by a Dominican woman.
7 out of 10 patients here are Haitian.
Look, it's your baby. Does she speak Spanish? No, she doesn't. Could you help us translate?
In Haiti, I couldn't find a hospital to admit me.
The newborn will be transferred to a specialist hospital.
I'm so relieved that she's made it.
But Consuelo won't have time to rest. Haitian parents often arrive in critical condition. The lack of security on the roads prevents them from seeking medical care in the capital, Port-au-Prince. And soaring prices further exasperate all of the problems.
This baby is 1 month old. But she's really underweight for her age.
Haiti and the Dominican Republic. The border between the 2 countries is like an abyss. An economical, sanitary and security imbalance. While Haiti is sinking into a crisis on all fronts, the Dominican Republic is more than ever keen to protect its economic takeoff, driven by the tourism boom.
That report by Laurence Cuvillier, who of course is still with us. Laurence, thank you so much for that report. The situation, as far as I can see, and certainly from your report, is that for the people on the Haitian side of the wall, there are only disadvantages, especially for those who live near the border. Tell us more on why it's especially tough on them.
Well, let's imagine, Mark, you are a farmer who lives in the border area. For example, you produce bananas. You cannot send your bananas to the Dominican Republic because the Dominicans are also banana producers and they are very protective of the national market, as we've seen in the reports. So the border is closed for you, but you cannot sell the fruit in the Haitian capital, Port-au-Prince, either because the roads that connect the border to the capital city are controlled by criminal gangs who attack all kinds of transport, kill or ransom the drivers. So unfortunately, your fruit is bound to rot on the spot. The local market in the Haitian border cities is extremely poor and will not be able to absorb your production, so you will stop producing. This is how Haiti is stuck into an economic vicious circle. Let's listen to Jean Eka from the Migrant Assistance Service in Anse-à-Pitre.
Haiti is an import-dependent country. We don't have a national production. Agriculture has just fallen apart. We don't have any public policy to reinforce our agriculture. Every day on the border market, people cross to the Dominican Republic to buy and then to sell back in Haiti. We can't take our production to the binational market. Haitians cross to buy. That's why I say we're dependent.
Jean Eka speaking with Laurence. Laurence, back to you. There's an irony, I think, to this wall. The Dominican Republic is keeping out Haitian workers, Haitian workers who perhaps they realize now are vital to their economy.
Yes, absolutely. The Dominican entrepreneurs, especially in the construction industry and the tourism sector, need Haitian workforce. The workers often go undeclared, underpaid, they are treated with disrespect for their rights, but above all, it is tourism that the Dominican Republic absolutely needs in order to consolidate its economic boom. That is why the Dominican government is trying by all means to protect itself from a spillover effect of the Haitian security crisis.
Laurence Cuvillier, thank you as ever very much indeed. You can, of course, see Laurence's report again on our website, france24.com. This is Reporters on France 24. Do stay with us.